Namaskar. Today we are going to discussion about femoral triangle. Femoral triangle is triangular depression on the front of upper one-third part of thigh below the inguinal ligament. First we will see boundary of femoral triangle. It has got lateral boundaries, medial boundaries, base and apex. Lateral boundary formed by medial border of sartorius muscle and medial boundary formed by medial border of adductor longus muscle. Sartorius muscle takes origin from anterior superior iliac spine and adductor longus muscle takes origin from anterior surface of body of pubis and base of femoral triangle formed by inguinal ligament. This is inguinal ligament. Laterally it attaches at the anterior superior iliac spine and medially it attaches at the pubitubercle. And this is apex of femoral triangle. Here sartorius muscle and adductor longus muscle meet to each other and form apex of femoral triangle. Now roof of femoral triangle. This is roof of femoral triangle. Roof of femoral triangle formed by skin, superficial fascia and deep fascia. Superficial fascia containing superficial branches of femoral artery with accompanying vein. Here in this video you can see this is superficial circumflex iliac vessel. This is superficial epigastric vessels and this is superficial external pudendal vessels. Superficial inguinal lymph nodes and ilioinguinal nerve. This is femoral branch of genitofemoral nerve, gives nerve supply to skin over femoral triangle. This is gate saphenous vein. Upper part of gate saphenous vein also present in superficial fascia. Here gate saphenous vein receives drainage of veins accompanying with superficial branches of femoral artery. Here gate saphenous vein passes to opening. This opening is called saphenous opening and drains in femoral vein. This is oval shape opening and this is a modification of deep fascia in thigh, and the center of saphenous opening lies 4 cm below and 4 cm lateral to pubitubercle. Here you can see this is lateral margin of saphenous opening. Lateral margin of saphenous opening is well defined margin. This is sharp and this margin is called falciform margin. Here you can see this is femoral vein and this is femoral artery, and femoral artery and femoral vein enclosed by a sheath-like structure called femoral sheath, and femoral sheath lies behind falciform margin of saphenous opening. Now floor of femoral triangle. Floor of femoral triangle formed by 4 muscles: adductor longus, pectineus, psoas major and iliacus. This is iliacus muscle and it takes origin from iliac fossa, and medial to iliacus muscle this is psoas major. Tendon of iliacus psoas major joint form common tendon, iliopsoas tendon, and this is psoas major muscle. Here medial to psoas major muscle this is pectineus muscle. It takes origin from superior ramus of pubis, and medial to pectinea this is adductor longus muscle. Adductor longus muscle takes origin from anterior surface of body of pubis. This is adductor longus muscle. Now contents of femoral triangle. Most medially femoral vein and its tributaries. Here you can see in the upper part of femoral triangle, femoral vein lies medial to femoral artery, and at the apex of femoral triangle, femoral vein lies posterior to femoral artery. Next content is femoral artery and its branches, then femoral nerve and its branches. This is diagram of femoral triangle. Here this is adductor longus muscle and this is sartorius muscle and this is inguinal ligament forming femoral triangle. Here you can see this is femoral vein and this is femoral artery. Here femoral sheath enclosing femoral vessels and femoral branch of genitofemoral nerve. Here you can see this is femoral branch of genitofemoral nerve. It runs along with femoral artery, and after short course in femoral sheath, it pierces anterior wall of femoral sheath and gives nerve supply to skin over femoral triangle. Next content is lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh. It runs downward, passes deep to inguinal ligament, and here it divides in 2 branches, anterior branch and posterior branch, and anterior branch gives nerve supply to anterolateral aspect of thigh. Here medial to femoral sheath, these are deep lymph nodes, receive lymph from superficial lymph nodes, and it also receives lymphatic drainage from glans penis in male and clitoris in female. This is pectineus muscle, form floor of femoral triangle. a nerve supply of pectineus muscle. This nerve is called nerve to pectineus. It arises from femoral nerve and it passes behind to femoral sheath, reach to anterior surface of pectineus muscle. Now femoral sheath. Femoral sheath is funnel-shaped sleeve of fascia enclosing upper 4 cm part of femoral vessels. It has got two walls, anterior wall and posterior wall. Posterior wall formed by fascia iliaca. This is iliacus muscle. It's covered by fascia. This is called fascia iliaca. Here extension of fascia iliaca and form posterior wall of femoral sheath. Now anterior wall formed by fascia transversalis. Fascia transversalis lines the inner surface of transversal abdominis muscle. Here both wall encloses femoral artery, femoral vein, and lymph node of Plocket. Femoral branch of genitofemoral nerve. Here femoral sheath divided in three compartments by two septa. This is medial septa and this is lateral septa. And most outer compartment, this compartment is called lateral compartment or arterial compartment. It contains femoral artery and femoral branch of genitofemoral nerve. And this is intermediate compartment and this is also called venous compartment. It contains femoral vein and most medially this compartment is called medial compartment or lymphatic compartment. This compartment contains lymph node of Plocket and some lymphatics. Now femoral canal. This is medial compartment of femoral sheath. It is conical in shape. It has got a base and apex. It is about 1.5 cm long and 1.5 cm wide at the base. And the base of femoral canal form femoral ring. This is superior view of femoral sheath. Here you can see it has got three compartments. This is lateral compartment, this is intermediate compartment and this is medial compartment. Lateral compartment has got femoral artery and femoral branch of genitofemoral nerve. Middle compartment, femoral vein, and medial compartment, it has got lymph node of Plocket and some lymphatics. This is femoral ring. It formed by base of femoral canal. Anteriorly it bounded by inguinal ligament and medially it bounded by lacunar ligament. This is lacunar ligament and posteriorly it bounded by pectineus muscle and its covering fascia and laterally it bounded by septum separating it from femoral vein. Femoral ring closed by condensation of extra peritoneal connective tissue called femoral septum. This is femoral septum. Thank you very much for watching this video.